Hello guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to use clone stamp tool in Photoshop. And also, we will dive deeper into selecting the clone stamp tool, adjusting brush size and hardness, understanding the clone source panel, using Alt or Option key for sampling, and the blending techniques for seamless results. So let's get started. For selecting the clone stamp tool, it is located on the left side of your screen and it shows this symbol over here. So you just have to click it. And by the way, for the shortcut key of clone stamp tool, you just have to click on letter S. For adjusting the brush size and the hardness, you can just go up here, select this arrow key. Once you click it, you can adjust the size on how big or small your brush want to be. Okay. The next one down the size is the hardness. So of course, it shows the hardness and softness of the brush you want to use. And below those sliders, you will see different kinds of brushes here. So of course, these brushes have its modified size and hardness. So for example, I'll choose this one, soft round pressure opacity. Now, to apply it, you just have to click enter. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you is about the clone tool option panel. It is located here. It says here clone source. If you can't find this one, you can just go here, click Windows, and then choose clone source. Alright, so again, let's do it again. Just click on window and choose clone source. Now, the clone source panel appeared over here. So what is inside the clone source panel? You can see here the options on the use of the stamp tool you want. So of course you're gonna see here the offsets. You can see the overlay. You can also adjust the opacity. And these are flip horizontal and flip vertical. So I'm gonna show you how it works after I taught you using Alt or Option key for sampling. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my video to other nerds like us. Going back, now I'm going to show you how to apply using Alt and Option key for sampling using this clone stamp tool. So to do that, for example, you want to copy this image of this plant here on this side. So the first thing you need to do is to press Alt. And as you have noticed there that our mouse cursor turns into a target symbol. Now that means that while you're holding the Alt control, this one appears and you're gonna click on the one that you want to copy. For example, this plant. I want to copy this side of it. And now, once you already copied it, by clicking left click, now you can just stop holding the Alt and then paint it where you want it to be placed. Okay, and you can see that I'm trying to paint that vase here on its right side, and looks how it works. It just made a copy of that vase. Alright, and I want to undo that again to show you the use of the horizontal flip and the vertical flip. Okay, so same thing. Now let's make this plant upside down by using a stamp tool. Okay, so to do that, you just have to click flip vertical. So once you click it, copy this plant once again. So to do that, you just have to hold Alt and then left click on the plant, which part you want to copy first. And after that, you just have to stop holding Alt and then paint it everywhere. So for example, I want to put it here on top. And that's how it goes. So I just want to show you where the use of the flip vertical and flip horizontal. So the same thing in for horizontal. Okay, for example, let's stop using this flip vertical. Let's use this flip horizontal. So To do that, same thing. Just hold Alt and left click on the one that you want to copy. And then after that, stop holding Alt and then paint it where you want it to be. Okay. Now look at this one. This one shows a flip example of this face. So it shows that they're opposite each other. By the way, I have another example here. I got a photo of this dog, and as you have noticed, the right side ear of this dog is not standing up. So our goal here is to copy this ear to the other ear so that this dog will have two standing ears. So let's go. Now I also want to make a duplicate of this so that we're gonna see the original picture from the ones that we are going to edit. So just select J for the duplicate of layers. Okay, and let's select the layer that we want to edit. Now, just what I've told you a while ago, you just have to click on the clone stamp tool or just S, and then once we click that, let's copy this part of this dog's ear. So hold Alt and then select the part of the dog which we want to copy. And then after that, stop holding Alt and then paint it into the other part of the dog's ear. And that is how you use clone stamp tool in Photoshop.